Man, do I have a story time for y'all. So, for a little bit of background, this woman got married when she was 22 to a 30-year-old. Come to find out, he had ED, and she didn't realize it when she got married. She ended up divorced 2 years later. So, here's her story. I had asked her if he was overweight, did he smoke, did he drink? And she said, yes, he was overweight, no alcohol, but he did smoke and he had diabetes. He was impotent sometimes because of the diabetes. When I met him, his sugar level was 600. Regular, normal sugar levels are at like 100. And he didn't have any insulin in a year because he didn't have health insurance. I called my diabetic godmother, rest in peace, and asked her if she had insulin for him. She gave him 5 free vials of insulin, alcohol wipes, and needles. I saved that man's life, and um, he beat me during our marriage and told me I never did anything for him. That's what ended it. She said that the night that he beat me was because I brought home a steak dinner, and he said, I don't want that S, and proceeded to call me all kinds of um, B words. And I called him one back, and he beat me. I was 130 pounds then, he was 350 pounds. Okay, so remember, she was 22 and he was 30. And I am 100% convinced that this is why these males keep going on and on and on about wanting a younger woman, because he was angry. He was probably angry because he was impotent. And that does mess with your psyche as a man, I am sure. So instead of him fixing his issues, he took it out on her. So this is why women, young women, women in your 20s, if a 30 some odd year old or 40 some odd year old is pursuing you, you need to be, your antennas need to be going off. Red flags are waving. Why is a 30-year-old going after a 20 some odd year old? Because they think that they can manipulate you into thinking that it is your fault. So just keep that in mind.